everybody. So today we have a Freightliner Cascadia 2010. Customer stating that he's overheating or staying pretty damn hot and the fan clutch does not engage. So right now, even though the fan clutch is now engaging, we're able to fix that, and I'll show you what we did in a second. Okay, you're gonna see the temperature. It's about 225, which is still pretty high. Once your fan clutch engages, your temperature should drop at least closer to 200. Where are we at? There we go, closer to 200. Okay, now it's not doing that right now. So chances are we may still have another cooling issue going on. Okay, now all we did, we verified that the solenoid, this is your fan solenoid, okay? All we did is we verified that the solenoid was not engaging, okay? And that's actually what was happening. There's our brand new solenoid. Okay, the yellow, see it comes from the cab, that's your supply line to the solenoid. And then here is your supply line, which runs over to your fan clutch. Hope this video helps. We're gonna start attacking the thermostat situation right now, and hopefully that'll help us with cooler temps. Okay, so here is the new thermostat. There's the thermostat part number for the DD15. Now, based on the VIN number, this is what we go with. Is there other options? I don't know. You'd have to check with the dealer. Here's the old one. So the new one's already been installed. Okay, the old one, you can always tell it's old because it's got this gold color on it, which is something that comes from the factory when they coat the engine. Okay, so we're gonna replace that. Now the new seal does not come with it, so make sure you buy the new seal. Do not use the old one. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and replace our antifreeze. We're gonna put new antifreeze in the system, and the radiator you're gonna use probably about 14, maybe 15 gallons of antifreeze. And the reason why, because when I remove the coolant, I remove what comes out of the engine block as well as the radiator. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly where you can drain those two at, and this will give you a nice system flush, nice, nice clean fresh stuff. Whatever you're comfortable with, whether it's the 50-50, red, green, whatever you've got out there. So anyway, once you replace it, start the engine, make sure you have no leaks. And now we're gonna go ahead and heat the engine up. And this is, it's gonna take a while. You can do it using your cruise control switches here, or if that just takes a little too long, use your accelerator, okay? Keep that right around 1500 RPMs. 1600. Now, depending on your temperatures outside, it will depend on how fast this thing heats up. So again, we're simply looking at getting this thing hot, seeing when our thermostat opens, when our fan clutch engages. So let's wait and see. So now that we've replaced our fan solenoid, our thermostat, okay, our fan is engaged just right, just a little over 200, and right now it looks like the thermostat had opened up. So we're just above 175, maybe 180, 185, which is great, right where we need to be when it comes to cooling down the engine, okay? So I'd say this is a successful thing that we've just done. Customer's thermostat is replaced, it's opening and functioning properly, the fan clutch is now engaging the way it should, customer is good to go, okay? The only thing I would say is after you've replaced your thermostat and you've added antifreeze and warmed it all up, okay, take a look at your reservoir. Okay, so it's a little low, but once it cools off, you can add a little bit more. Okay, this is pretty typical of what's going on. So again, antifreeze, double check the level before you get on the road, and you're good to go. At this point, we're gonna let it cool off, add a little more antifreeze for the customer, cut them loose, and we're all set to go. And again, if you have any questions, hit me up, shoot me a message, whatever you're comfortable with, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching. After you've fired everything up, everything seems to work right. Once the thermostat is opened up, you're going to notice that your coolant's going to drop completely normal, because again, whatever antifreeze you had in the reservoir, once the thermostat opens up, okay, there's your thermostat, it's going to start transferring the water over to the block, back over to the radiator, so it kind of does this little dance. And again, just verify your level before you get on the road, before you cut the customer loose. Okay, as you can see, we're going to need to add some coolant, but let's let this cool off first. Add coolant, and then you're ready to go. Really quick, one thing I wanted to show you was the amount of antifreeze that you're going to be needing. Now this is just a ballpark. Okay, this is what I've gone through right now with this customer. So 2 boxes, we're looking at 6 12 gallons, 13, 14, and possibly a little bit more. And again, we're just simply going to go ahead and leave 2 more for the customer in case he needs that. Again, once he gets on the road, make sure you have enough antifreeze. So again, you're looking at least 12, 13, maybe 14 gallons. And again, 12 gallons what the radiator is going to use, and then plus whatever the goes towards the engine block. Again, we drain the engine block, so that extra coolant is now gone. So make sure, again, you have enough antifreeze, the 12, maybe plus an additional 2 more gallons. So you're looking at about 14 gallons.